Hi, I'm Beth, creator of dryitcanit.com. Today normally would be a Fridge Day Friday episode, but because I've been traveling, I'm cleaning out my garden in my greenhouse instead. And one of the advantages of having this cool spring/early summer is that the cool weather vegetables have actually produced longer than they normally would. But I cleaned out the last of my Swiss chard, the last of the spinach, and my pea pods are not producing much anymore. When your pea pods get to be to the point where the leaves are starting to brown or yellow at the bottom towards the stem, and you're not getting any production or much production off of this, it's time to pull those and then use that space for something else. Today I want to talk about being able to use the leaves that are left on your pea pod vines because they're totally edible. So what you want to know about this is your pea pod vines, towards the root end, the leaves are going to be a little bit stronger tasting. I would liken it to arugula, a little bit of a peppery taste perhaps. Whereas those at the top of the vine are going to be a little bit sweeter and taste a little bit more like peas. Even the flowers or the blossoms that are left, those are completely edible too. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to strip off these leaves and I'm going to make a salad out of it, and I'm going to add it to the little bit of spinach and Swiss chard that I had left. Now, pea pod leaves can be treated just like spinach. I could make a stir fry out of this. A wilted salad would be delicious. So if I took a little bit of bacon grease and a little bit of water and a little bit of red wine vinegar and kind of cooked that down, and then took my greens here, all of which are spring cool weather crops, to put those in a bowl, little salt, little pepper, little sugar, and then put that warm dressing on it, stir it up, it'll wilt the leaves and I would have a wilted salad. That would be really good. So I've opted for a salad primarily because it's a little bit muggier out today, and I think that that'll be a nice accompaniment for what we're doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these leaves off, I'm going to put them in the bowl here to wash them off, and then I'll be back and show you what I'm going to do with the salad that I'm going to make. All right, so my greens are washed, and I'm just going to get them out of the salad spinner here and then give them a rough chop. Now, the beautiful thing about a salad is you can really make it out of anything you want. It doesn't even have to be greens. You can do it out of almost any kind of fresh vegetable. These spring greens, the Swiss chard, the spinach, the pea pod leaves, you could take and saute those in garlic. Saute them in olive oil and then add some garlic and maybe some red pepper flakes. That would also be a really good combination. But again, make a salad out of whatever you have available. There is no magic recipe to this, really. So I just have my chopped greens. I chopped that one up a little bit. Even some of the vines from the pea pod are in here. They're totally edible. The stem itself is also edible. It's hollow. For me, it's a little bit woody, a little bit more chew than I want, so I don't use that. So I'm just going to take the greens that I did have available. I'm going to sprinkle some red onion on them. I happen to have some feta cheese. If I had an open pack of cheddar, maybe I would add that, or some Parmesan. Cheese isn't anything that's necessary by any means, but it just makes for an extra treat on the salad. And then I keep a jar of cranberries and candied pecans. I like that on a salad. It gives a little bit of crunch, and the cranberries get a little bit of sweetness on it. So what I have with really no effort at all is an attractive looking salad that provides me with lots of vitamins and a side dish that works out really well. Add my favorite salad dressing to this, and I have a side dish which we're going to use for dinner tonight, or sometimes I'll make a bitter salad and add some beans or maybe some chicken or tuna and use that for lunch. So this is my version of Fridge Day Friday, again, traveling. If you found it at all helpful, give me a thumbs up. But I really would appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel. I do have lots more things coming up in the next month, actually the whole rest of the summer, and I look forward to seeing you again, but thanks for watching.